right, let's talk about the nursing shortage that's going on. I'm pretty sure it's already hit. If you know anything about the nursing shortage, or the theory of nursing shortage, or the rumor of nursing shortage, I don't think it's actually been proven yet. But in any case, the theory or rumor or whatever it may be goes that as the baby boomers get older, baby boomers, of course, are the largest generation probably of all time. As they get older and begin to get sick and retire, or just retire or die off, whatever you want to call it, a lot of them were nurses, and now they're going to need nurses to take care of them. And the following generations, Generation X and the millennials, don't have the numbers to take care of them. And here lately, I'd say within the last probably 6 months, it seems like it's definitely gotten like just as true as it can be. I mean, it appears that the nursing shortage is just getting bigger and wider. You got to think the last baby boomer was born somewhere around 1965, 66. So roughly 53 years ago. So that means that the absolute youngest baby boomer is 53 years old. And the oldest baby boomer is 73 years old. And the average life expectancy in America is somewhere around 72 years for a female and 68 years for a male. So a lot of those baby boomers are actually now past the age of, the average or median age of an American adult. So that is definitely one part of it. Another part of it is the fact that the medical field has gotten so big. It is no longer doctor's offices and hospitals. You now have specialists. You now have home health. You now have various doctor's offices for various things. Not even just specialists, but general family practitioners who really only do like addiction medicine or mental health, which mental health is kind of a specialist anyways. But back to the point, those places need staff, and they don't need only nursing staff. You got to have office staff, you've got to have clerical staff, you got to have all kinds of staff to run these places. I went to a doctor's office earlier this week, and they did not have enough staff. They just didn't. And no fault of theirs. They were still very nice and got me in and out as best they could, but they just did not have the staff, for whatever reason it may be. And it's getting worse, so right now is definitely the time, if you want to get into the medical field, to go ahead and just get into it. Pretty much any job you want to get, with a few exceptions, there's going to be openings for it. If you want to be just the most specific thing in the world, I can't think of something right off the top of my head. You want to be a radiologist for a burn unit, that one's probably going to be a little bit hard to get. But if you want to be a radiologist, I don't really see why that would be a problem. The medical field is just in such need of staff. There's just so much opening right now, from people retiring, people getting older, people getting sicker. It's getting a lot shorter. You're getting a lot less staff. Another thing that kind of contributes to it is, in nursing at least, there are so many possibilities of what you can do. You don't have to be on the floor as a nurse. You can teach, or you can do insurance and talk on the phone all day, or you can do books, research. You could read all about disease processes and help the physicians in research. There's just so much in nursing that isn't necessarily on the floor, and that in itself is kind of also contributing to the fact that nurses are in a shortage, because there's just so much that we could do And a lot of those people want those jobs. You know, those jobs are in high demand. People say, man, I can't wait to be a $100,000 a year nurse working, doing research, or whatever it may be. But if you want to get in the medical field, now's the time to do it. I mean, it's getting where just about anybody's hiring anything. So it's getting short. I say go for it. If you ever thought about going in the medical field, go for it. It'll turn out all right, I'm pretty sure. So just a little thought today, really, But I hope it helps. Thank you much.